I'm on a mission to beat 100 games every year, and I just finished Mass Effect Andromeda. Let's talk about it. It took me a year and a half, but I've now played through the entire Mass Effect series, and surprise, Andromeda is the worst one, but it's not horrible. The setup is great. Traveling to a whole new galaxy is an awesome way to kick off a fresh storyline, but that's really the only awesome thing about it. There are some passable aspects. The combat's fine, just like it's always been, and the addition of rarity-based loot is something I'm always in favor of. My biggest problem is they ditched the mission-based structure of 2 and 3, which I loved, and went back to the looser framework of the original, and that just wasn't as satisfying to me. I also didn't buy into these new characters. The writing seems to have dipped in quality, and the facial animations made them all look like stroke victims. This came out the same year as Horizon Zero Dawn and the year after Uncharted 4, so BioWare has no excuse for how bad these models look. You know in some games when it takes a second for the textures to pop in? This whole game looks like that, but the final graphics just never managed to load. Between that constant distraction and the general lack of direction here, it wasn't outright bad, but I just couldn't get into it the same way. I ranked this 23 out of the 31 games I've beaten so far this year, and 299 out of 478 all time. Next up, Mega Man 4.